Today, I'm going to show you some famous film scenes starring Tom Cruise and give you explanations and real meanings of what he speaks in those films. I try to exclude any sort of spoilers or anything that could affect you on watching the films in the process of editing. And most importantly, this video is only for studying English, not infringing their copyrights. Okay, let's get started.
Excuse me, Lieutenant. Is there something wrong?
Yes, ma'am. The data on the MiG is inaccurate.
How's that, Lieutenant?
We happened to see a MiG-28 do a 4G negative dive.
Where did you see this?
It's classified. I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. What's your problem, Kazansky?
You're everyone's problem. That's because every time you go up in the air, you're unsafe. I don't like you because you're dangerous.
That's right. Nice, man. I am dangerous.
I got a family to think about. I can't afford to blow this.
I guess that flyby wasn't such a big hit, huh?
It's like every time we go up there, it's like you're flying against a ghost. Makes me nervous.
You're the only family I've got. I'm not gonna let you down. Lieutenant, do you know what a code red is?
Yes, I do.
Have you ever ordered a code red?
No, I have not.
Did you order Dawson and two other men to make sure that Private Bell received no food or drink except water for a period of 7 days?
That is a distortion of the truth, Lieutenant. Private Bell was placed on barracks restriction. He was given water and vitamin supplements, and I can assure you, at no time was his health in danger.
Sure, it was lovely for Private Bell. But you did order the barracks restriction, didn't you? You did order the denial of food.
Yes, I did.
Wouldn't this form of discipline be considered a code red?
Oh, look at this. Last night he's swimming in Jack Daniels, and now he can leap tall buildings in a single bound.
I'm getting my second wing. Sit down, both of you. Good. Jessup told Kendrick to order the code red. Kendrick did, and our clients followed the order. The cover-up isn't our case. To win, Jessup needs to tell the court members that he ordered the code red.
And now you think you can get him to just say it?
I think he wants to say it. I think he's pissed off that he's got to hide from us. I think he wants to say that he made a command decision and that's the end of it.
There's a man I want you to box. He's a goddamn Italian, and I want you to spill his blood.
I'll box, and I'll win. But your boys don't own me, Mr. Burke. Box for myself, alone.
What do you think you're doing, pissing against the wind, huh? Darcy Burke is a powerful man and boss, and a man whose connections I need.
I'm not going to kiss the back of his trousers just because the rest of you do.
Look, you've got your land.
All the land in the world means nothing to me without you. I tried to prove myself to you, but I know nothing of books, alphabets, or sun, or moon, or all I know is Joseph loves Shannon. That's all that matters to me.
This whole operation was a moment.
You can understand you're very upset.
Kittredge, you've never seen me very upset.
If you're dealing with someone
Who's crushed, stabbed,
shot and detonated,
5 members of his own IMF team.
how devastated do you think you're going to make him by marching Ma and Uncle Donald down to the county courthouse?
I am out here for you. You don't know what it's like to be me out here for you. It is an up at dawn, pride-swallowing siege that I will never fully tell you about, okay? Help me. Help you. Help me. Help you.
You are hanging on by a very thin thread. And I dig that about you.
This is where it has to happen, and this is where it has to happen. I'm not letting you get rid of me. How about that? This used to be my specialty. You know, I was good in the living room. They send me in there, and I do it alone. Tonight, our little project, our company, had a very big night. But it wasn't complete. It wasn't nearly close to being in the same vicinity as complete. Because I couldn't share it with you. I couldn't hear your voice or laugh about it with you. We live in a cynical world, and we work in a business of tough competitors. You complete me.
You had me at hello.
You're talking about predetermination, which happens all the time. Why'd you catch that?
Because it was gonna fall.
But it didn't fall. You caught it. The fact that you prevented it from happening doesn't change the fact that it was going to happen.
You ever get any false positives? Someone intends to kill his boss or his wife, but they never go through with it. How do the precogs tell the difference?
Precogs don't see what you intend to do. Only what you will do.
Then why can't they see rapes? Or assaults or suicides?
Because of the nature of murder. There's nothing more destructive to the metaphysical fabric that binds us than the untimely murder of one human being by another.
Somehow I don't think that was Walt Whitman.
Zara Cinnamon. She developed precogs, designed the system, and pioneered the interface. We'll have an agreement with Winchester Company. I'm certain Mr. Omori here has some concept of what an agreement is. How many other genuine heroes you got lined up? There was once a battle at a place called Thermopylae. 300 brave Greeks held off a Persian army of 1 million men. For 2 days, the Greeks made them pay so dearly, the Persian army lost all taste for battle and were defeated soon after. Take away the advantage of their guns. We're overconfident we use that. Lure them close.
First time in LA?
No. Tell you the truth, whenever I'm here, I can't wait to leave. It's too sprawled out, disconnected, the 5th biggest economy in the world, and nobody knows each other. I read about this guy gets on the MTA here, dies. 6 hours he's riding the subway before anybody notices his corpse doing laps around LA, people on and off sitting next to him. Nobody notices.
You gotta be quiet. You gotta come back down here.
Do you understand what I'm gonna have to do?
I can't let my daughter die because of you.
We're the resistance, Ray. They can't occupy this country. Occupations always fail. History's taught us that 1,000 times.
You were apprehended carrying details of the location of something codenamed the Rabbit's Foot. And we have 2 hours before they kill my wife. Are you in or not? My duty as an officer is no longer to save my country, but to save human lives. I cannot find one general in a position to confront Hitler with the courage to do it. I find myself surrounded by men unwilling or unable to face the truth. Hitler is not only the arch enemy of the entire world, but the arch enemy of Germany. A change must be made. We still initiate Valkyrie. At that point, there'll be no turning back. But we'll have an advantage. We have an inside man at the Wolf Sled. After the flash, he'll cut off communication with the outside world. While Hitler's inner circle is struggling to regroup, we'll have the momentum we need to seize control in Berlin. IMF's been looking for an emerging extremist codenamed Cobalt. He's determined to detonate a nuclear weapon however he can. Brandt, use your head now. The mission is not the codes, the mission is Hendricks.
Then just let it play out. Give him bad codes, neutralize him.
You know that won't do it. Failure to a terrorist is just a rehearsal for success. We lose Hendricks today, he shows up somewhere else tomorrow. He finds another way with no IMF to stop him. No, it's now or never. Now, Brandt, give me the case.
Nothing can be left to chance. You said that.
You're the analyst. Now tell me there's not another way for Hendricks to get those codes. This is his only avenue, right here, right now, today. You tell me that, I'll walk away. I'm not a defense witness.
Your friend James thinks you are.
It's not my friend. Why does everyone assume that?
Well, why else would he ask for you, and why would you come here to help
I
him?
didn't come here to help him. I came here to bury him. There are 4 types of people who join the military. For some, it's a family trade. Others are patriots, eager to serve. Next, you have those who just need a job. Then there's the kind who want a legal means of killing other people. You should come with me sometime before we leave. There's a place I found I'd like to show you. I have some kind of a repeater. The scavs are using the building as an antenna. Can you decrypt? I don't know who he is, where he's from, how he's funded, but I know he's the key.
This is what I signed up for. Let me help you find it.
That's why I brought you here in the first place, and look what happened. I can't protect you. That's why I need you to leave.
That's not your decision to make, Ethan. I am a field agent. I know the risks. More than that, I am your friend. No matter what I tell the polygraph every week. Now, you called me because you needed my help, and you still do. So I am staying. And that is all we are going to say about that.
I know you, Lane. Somewhere along the line, you had a crisis of faith. Human life didn't matter anymore, or maybe it never really did. Either way, you killed too many innocent people without ever asking who was giving the orders, or why. You blame this system for what you are, instead of yourself. You wanted revenge, but Rome wasn't destroyed in a day. We have to hope they never met.
Hope is not a strategy.
You must be new. You don't understand what you're involved in.
I don't understand what I'm involved in. No, I know Lane, and he has no intention of going back.
That's why we're taking him back.
Which means that's exactly what he wants us to do.
Ethan.
Sir, what do you think? This is a coincidence that Sloan just happened upon this? Lane had it sent to her. He knew how she would react, just like he knew the widow would turn us in. Don't you see?